Hello and welcome to another episode of Tabletop News. This is episode 3 and you're joined by me, Jay, this week, and we're going to cover everything going on with Wargaming, Top Table, our wonderful community, all the news from the industry and everything in between. Before we get stuck in, if this is your first time watching this, let us know what you think about the series in the comments below. And most importantly, if you want to see lots more content from us here at Top Table, whether that's these news type shows, Middleearth, SBG, 40k, or everything in between, hit the subscribe button and click the bell. You don't want to miss out because we've got an exciting 2020 of content coming. Also, make sure you stay until the very end of this video because we're going to tell you about a brand new series coming to Top Table and show you a little bit of a teaser. We're giving away the Indomitus box set you can see right here to one lucky winner who got involved in episode 2 last week. So make sure you stay tuned because we're going to announce that at the end. Okay, let's get stuck in with this week's tabletop news. Okay, first up going on in the industry this week is N4 has been announced. Corvus Belli, of course, creators of Infinity and Aristea, among other stuff, have announced N4, which is the new full version of Infinity. People have been waiting this. We got Code 1 earlier in the year, which is a more simplified dialed back version. But the fully fledged N4 is going up for pre-order this week. Those of you who love deep, in-depth sci-fi games, I'm sure you've heard and would love Infinity. Definitely worth checking out. The models are absolutely insane. And we're all excited to see what changes and what comes in the new edition. I'm hoping they should keep it streamlined a little bit, but we will see very soon. There is loads of stuff releasing this week, so you can check it out. But alongside the N4 core rulebook is the Starmarder 012 faction pack. Starmarder, coolest name for a faction ever. And there's also, as always with Infinity, a absolute stream of kind of exclusive and pre-order models. And as always, they are absolutely gorgeous. Make sure you go and check it out. It's definitely one to keep an eye on. Next up, our friends over at Mantic Games have teamed up yet again with Dark Horse, and they are bringing you Hellboy, the roleplay game. For all you roleplay fans out there, I'm sure this is an exciting one, and you guys get to live out the world of Hellboy itself and become an agent of the BPRD. That sounds very exciting, and I'm sure there's a lot of people hyped for this. Not much of a role player myself, but if there was a setting I did want to play, this would definitely be it. This project will be going to Kickstarter, and a really interesting bit of news is that when the Kickstarter goes live, the quick start rules and 6 pre-made characters will be going live for you to try the game out, which is very exciting and good from the guys over at Mantic Games. So do check it out. I think it'd be great fun, especially if you're a fan of the setting. Next up this week, Games Workshop decided to announce something called supply drops, and they didn't last long, but boy are they exciting. So supply drops are effectively a blind bag or a subscription kind of one-off deal where you purchase a supply drop for your faction, whether it's Imperium, Xenos, there's a Warhammer Underworlds one, and they cost £75, but you get double that RRP of stuff in them, but it is a bit of a surprise. The contents of the Underworlds one has already released. I'm not sure on the others, but there is a ton of stuff in there, and it's a really interesting way of them just getting stuff out. Is it them clearing room for new stuff? Is it getting rid of excess stock? Either way, if you're interested in the broad factions that are available, it's definitely a good deal for you to grab yourself some new toys. They did sell out pretty much instantaneously, but if it's done that well, I'm pretty sure they'll bring it back, so it might be one to keep your eyes peeled for in the future. Also worth noting, this week Middle-earth fans got a brand new FAQ and errata. The two main changes were, of course, the demolition charges and Gambling himself with his mighty, mighty banner. If you want to check out our kind of thoughts on that more in depth, there will be a link up here now. Do go and check it out. We've broke down the FAQ errata and everything we think about it. Next up is what's coming from GW next week. First up, we've got 2 new warbands for Shadespire, or Beastgrave, might I say. And we've got Morgogs Beast Coven, which is a very awesome Daughters of Cain, badass looking witch elf crew. I think these models are stunning. I adore the Shadespire sets. I think they make really good add-ons to kind of big units of witch elves are given variety, and of course they do all have their own AOS rules as well. So these are absolutely gorgeous, but that's not all. We also got some badass orcs. The orc brutes we got are Morgogs Crushers, and these models are just nuts. They're clearly very elite. They look absolutely amazing, and they would be a great addition to you Shadespire fans or even AOS fans. I think these models are nuts. And to go alongside these 2 boxes, we've of course got the usual dice and card sleeves for you collectors out there. Next up, they teased us, and as I was scrolling, I saw that Middle-earth banner, and I got very excited because I thought, yes, Quest of the Ring Bearer, but no, but not bad news. We are getting the Keeper of the Dungeon. So the brand new Keeper of the Dungeon model, which has been spoiled previously in one of the live streams, I believe, is going up next Friday from Forge World. And boy, is it a gorgeous model, as you can see on screen now. A lot of you know it's my favorite profile, and the old one is my favorite model from the Hobbit era. It's fun to use, it looks gorgeous, and I'm probably going to have to pick up this new one as well because it looks amazing. We've also got 2 new books from Black Library. Black Library are slaying it right now. There's so much stuff out there, and we get Divination and the Buried Dagger, 2 new books for you guys to check out should that be your thing. Okay, so news and new toys incoming out of the way. Let's talk about what's going on at Top Table. So we've been another crazy week focusing on the studio. We cannot wait to get this finished for you. Studio 2.0 is looking good, and there's going to be some stuff on screen now for you to check out. But this week we've put the cameras in, we've got the lights in, we've got a badass sign for the wall which is getting decorated, and we are this close right now, this close to being able to bring you what we miss filming and what you guys loved, which is what we think are first-class battle reports, and we can't wait. And we're coming back with SBG, and there's going to be 40k on the horizon as well, so keep your eyes peeled, but we can't wait to bring you this content. It's not worth missing. So make sure, guys, you've hit the subscribe button, you've clicked the bell, and you are ready for when it comes. Teaser, we're going to be starting with an awesome Middle-earth SBG battle report of Shire versus Ruffians on a gorgeous custom Hobbit board. Community Spotlight time. This is where we show off some of the awesome work that our community has been doing, and we admire it, we give them praise, and it's just great to see everybody killing it and inspiring others. First of all, I've got to start with Andy Cass. What an absolute legend this guy is, and I can't show you one picture. I'm going to have to show you 7. This guy is a prolific painter, and his work looks incredible as well. And jokingly on Friday, I challenged him to paint a set amount of models, and I think he's doubled it. He's absolutely smashed it. So check out the stuff Andy's been working on screen. Now we've got Urukais, we've got Beholders, we've got Dwarves. Really awesome work, man. Keep it up. You are inspiring us all and also shaming me into getting more time at my paint table. Justin Reed has been working on his Ultramarines, and boy do they look cool. Check out this flyer that he posted this weekend, and that base is just awesome. I'd be terrified to touch this model because it's me. I would break it. But it looks incredible, mate, and we can't wait to see a full army photo. Legend and Patreon that is Joe Holzman has been working on his Marvel Crisis Protocol, and he has been smashing out the wonderful sisters Gamora and Nebula, and they look ace, mate. And he is very close to fully painted, and you've done a great job, my man. Keep it up. Worth noting as well, this week we also managed to get in a Zoom call with our Patreons. It was last night, and we got to hang out with our Patreons. It was great fun. Photo of us all being idiots on screen now. But we got to hang out and just do some hobby for a couple of hours. Those of you who do want to support the channel, do check out our Patreon. There's a link below. Stuff like the Zoom calls, there's a private Facebook group, as well as other stuff such as free dice and free t-shirts. We won't hide content behind a paywall, but we definitely like to make sure we give back to them guys, so check it out. Okay, let's see who won the copy of Indomitus. Thank you all for getting behind it and sharing Top Table in your gaming communities and on your Facebook walls and all the other stuff, really helping spreading the word of what we did here. But the winner is Chris Davis. Thank you so much, my man. We really appreciate the support and you sharing the channel with your friends and gaming groups. We saw it all going on online, and you guys spreading the word for Top Table means the world to us. So you've won yourself an Indomitus, my friend. Get in touch and we'll get that to you. Lastly, before we wrap up, we're going to tell you about a brand new series. Now, we've talked about this in places, but it is Knife in the Dark. Knife in the Dark is our exciting new mini-series for Middle-earth SBG. And before I talk about it a little bit more, let me show you a little teaser. Okay, there's a tease of the little intro there, but we can't wait to bring this series to you. And this is 16 200-point-ish warbands that are going to battle it out in a knockout tournament to see who reigns supreme. We've got an announcement video coming soon, as well as a list breakdown for the 8 good and 8 evil factions, and then we're going to get stuck into games. So these are going to be loads of mini games of SBG that are going to be coming soon, fast and thick, so you guys can get involved. You can rally your support behind your favourite warband. It's no doubt going to be me and Steve being really silly, and we can't wait to film these and get them out to you. So that's going to be coming very soon on Top Table. All right, and that is it. That is Tabletop News episode 3 in the bag. We do hope you're enjoying this new series that we've come up with. If there's anything you'd like to see added, removed, or any suggestions, stick them in the comments below. Ultimately, this channel is a community thing, so if there's something you want, we'll make it happen. But until then, make sure you've subscribed to the channel, hit the bell so you don't miss any notifications. Keep enjoying your hobby, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you've enjoyed it. Here at Top Table Gaming, we love bringing you content that you are going to enjoy. So don't forget, check out everything else on the channel. Have a bit of a look around before you disappear and watch your next video. We've got everything from unboxings, product reviews, battle reports, and everything else in between. So do have a good look around. Now, I do want to, before we carry on, give a huge shout out to our patrons, which you should be able to see on screen. Without them, we couldn't do any of this. They help us fund the lights, the kits, the studio, and everything that is helping us create content and push forward for you as a channel. We don't hide the content behind a paywall, but we do have benefits such as free dice and free t-shirts for our patrons as a way of us giving back, as well as regular giveaways. So if that sounds good to you, do go and check out the Patreon page, link in the description below. And before you guys head out, make sure you head over to the Top Table Gaming community on Facebook. We've got over 1,500 members now, and it is such an excellent community that you should totally be a part of. Check out these videos on screen now, and until next time, enjoy your hobby.